Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mindless Mr. Rossum, and today I am here in Terratech once again. Oh man, dude, it's the final episode of the Hovercarrier. I'm also actually live on Twitch. Yep, so I will be both on YouTube and Twitch this time for the Hovercarrier. So this is new. I have not tried this before. Oh man, Terratech engines, the most best sounding engines ever. Just let's see. Let's plop it down. I think somewhere, maybe right in this valley gulch. Let's start building, guys. I enjoy the RTX 3060. It means that I can record, stream, and play at max graphics settings. I'm gonna be the best streamer just because I run a supercomputer now. Man, I'm realizing that like streaming and YouTubing are different things. It's crazy doing both of them at once. That's like something I haven't prepared for. So I guess first order of business is getting working on the bridge, right guys? Because the bridge is it's this thing that you see mostly when you look at an aircraft carrier. It's like the "hi, I'm an aircraft carrier" sort of eye thing that your eyes are drawn to. So what I was thinking last time is normally aircraft carrier bridges are on this side, but I was thinking about putting it on this side just to level out the weight, because I don't know if you've noticed, there's just a little bit of weight unlevelness right here. Oh dude, wait, what if, you know, the HMS Queen Elizabeth? You know, it has the two bridges? Oh, what if we did that? On either side of the elevator. Oh man, I want to try that now. Let's see how that'll look. So if y'all remember, on my first aircraft carrier build, I had the patio. Oh yes, it's back. The patio is back. We can have all our barbecues and our cookouts on the bridge. If you remember on the original, the Roken Shield, it had the actually spinning radar dish. I'm gonna try and put that on here as well, because that was cool. I really liked that. That's one of the defining features of the Roken Shield in my humble opinion. My building style is definitely more of a shape building style. I will add features and textures and paint to my builds, but ultimately I like painting with shapes, if that makes sense. This does look, now that I look at it from out here, it does look pretty bad with it all being black, but I can fix that. I can paint it now that, you know, we have all of the fancy schmancy Raps Mega Skin Pack paints. Dude, this is like everything I ever wanted. Let me make a little test rig. We're gonna test something here, guys. We're gonna test a little piece of technology that I think might be able to just work. Pretend that's a radar dish right there. Let's see if this works. Heck yeah! Okay, that'll work. Oh, dude, I just had an idea. Oh, this could work really well. Does that not look like a bridge or what? Like a window on a bridge. Of course, we'll cover it up in a second, but save overwrite. Will it spin? Oh, look at that! Oh, dude. Oh, that makes me happy. That puts a gigantic smile on my face. There's our makeshift radar dish, dude. Okay, let's move on. This is a bit jarring with that on this side, isn't it? It would look better if it was over there. And actually, now that I think about it, this bridge is kind of just hanging over nothing, isn't it? I moved it over one to there. That is a lot less jank. Wow. That is crystal clear, smooth as pie. And yes, pie is smooth if you get a cream pie. If you get another pie, it's not that smooth, but you know what? Let's just go with a cream pie analogy for now. Alright, let's make this look better. Let's aestheticize this. That's a... I think I will move this back, actually, now that I think about it. I will move this back, and you know what? Let's speed run this. Hang on, let me get the dream music going. Speed run music, epic version, 1 hour. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is like a cinematic version of it. Let's actually, yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Is this the dream speedrun music, like, actually, though? Oh yes, it is. This is making me want to save the world. The Avengers are counting on me. I'm not speedrunning fast enough. Shoot. What would Dream think of me? What would Dream think of this lousy speedrunning performance? I don't think he would care, because it's not Minecraft. This is not a good thing to speedrun, because this is just inherently slow what I am doing. Stop! Oh my god. They don't want me to speedrun. Dude, like, Matt is just in the chat and he's like, no, this man is not gonna speedrun. Well, guess what, Matt? I won't let you tell me what I can and cannot do, because I live in America. And in America, we know a little thing called freedom. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this if I put it on YouTube, aren't I? Oh, jeez. You know, I think the speedrun failed. I'm just gonna turn this off, actually. Maybe I should have... Is there the opposite of the speedrun? The slow run? I could do that really well. Now, let's see. Does this look better in the middle? I think it does. I genuinely do think that it does look better there. Alrighty, so I am no longer streaming. That took entirely too long and was also kind of boring. So here I am back in just me mode. It's just me. I'm gonna move this entire thing over. I think it would look better if it was one closer to the runway. I really do think it would. It's gonna take forever, so I hope you appreciate my sacrifice of my free time. You're welcome. Oh, thanks guys. Thanks. Oh man, that just really warms my heart that you would say that. Really just tickles my tongle. I shouldn't say don't tickle my tongle. That's not a thing that humans should be saying. See, this is a lot easier when I'm not live because then I can just kind of do this mindlessly. Just like my channel branding. I don't really have to think, I can just do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've moved the bridge over. It took forever, as you might expect. I think let's get on with building the second bridge back here. Because remember, it's going to be like the HMS Queen Elizabeth. Alrighty, so now we have the back bridge, right? It's alright. I'm thinking, obviously we're gonna have to make things happen here on the sides, on both of these. These are very bland sides. Right here what we have is we have the mast. If you remember on the Roken Shield, this is how I built the mast on that one. And I'm thinking I'm probably not going to stray too far from the tree on the Roken Shield, just because the Roken Shield's mast actually looks really good. It's gonna kind of look something like actually having an idea has approached my head and it said, hey, can I come in? And I said, no, I'm mindless, Mr. Awesome. Therefore, I don't have ideas. Always gotta stay on brand. Can't go off brand. Nope. Okay, this is starting to look alright. This is always, I remember I struggled with this on the Roken Shield as well, is how do I make these bottom ones look good? Roken Shield, you're flying, and now my game is dead. Apparently, the RTX 3060 cannot take both the Roken Shield and the Hovercarrier at the same time. I run a supercomputer now. Alright, now I remember I have to like find the blocks that actually work with this as well. Making it look like a proper mast is definitely a challenge in of itself, you know? Maybe I should move that up one, just right there. I'm thinking, yeah. And then I will also, oh, Jesus Christ. Goodbye, mast that I just built. Oh, I put them on the wrong way again. Oh, that's frustrating. I just rebuilt this for the 5th time. Okay, goodbye, mast. Again. Yeah, how about that? So now we have the general structure of the bridges. Now we just gotta make them look pretty. So some major rebalancing is needed, as I left off last stream episode. This thing is very unbalanced at the moment. We just need to get around to beautifying this bridge, I think. Let's make this thing look a little bit better. Just a little bit, right? Let's see. Actually, there's probably cross-corps for this stuff, isn't there? There is, dude. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks really good, actually. Oh, rats. This might be my new favorite skin. That's right, now I need to find a door thingy for that. That's supposed to be like a doorway. How about that, huh? Does that look like a doorway? This needs more like this stuff, right? I'm thinking it just needs more. Oh, jeez, I pressed B, not G. Gotta be careful with that. I don't want to press X. We're gonna have a repeat of the last time I built the carrier. Man, I still remember that. That was a long ass time ago, and I still remember that. That was sad. Die, potato. No! Sorry, I just felt the need to like get that out of my system. Alrighty, this bridge is pretty textured now, I would say. It looks much less bland than it did before. Alrighty, anyways, let's move on to the rear bridge. That's too much glass. That's too much transparency. Too much transparency. Can't be letting have them know of what's inside. That was a sentence and a half right there. No, I would dare say I like it. I would go as far as to say that this is enjoyable to observe. Okay, this is done. I'd say it looks good. Maybe actually I should give it some more detail on the front. I don't know. I wonder if I'll ever one day be able to tell Lathrix that the 4th most subscribed item on the workshop is actually based off of something that he built. Actually, it's the 5th most subscribed thing. I think it got overtaken finally by the little 0G Tron thing. I think I've finally been dethroned. And thank goodness, because that wasn't a good tank. It worked for like the whole of 4 days before they implemented the new update. They changed a lot between that unstable and the actual new version. I find that funny how it like worked so long to make the test oil work and then it just doesn't work. Guys, I think it's done. Look at this. Oh man, these are some sexy bridges if I do say so myself. The twin bridge. Oh man, they're all detailed and oh man, look at that detailing that I put on these bad boys. Anyways, let's see how unbalanced this is. The balance is significantly bad. Let's hit X, because this is how, like, it'll probably be balanced, right? Hang on, this is actually not that bad. Let's get it, like, on even terrain, huh? Let's go moving this thing around. So once you drop down that, it's actually not that bad. This isn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually, we need to do some things on the insides of this before I go balancing it all, because I'm realizing I'm gonna, like, put stuff in here. Say guys, actually I figured out a way to make this look not garbage. Hang on, look. Zap. Does that not look cool? I think it looks cool. I think it looks way cooler. Red and black. Let's get back to what we were doing yesterday now. Yesterday I was trying to fix this and failing to do so. Now I think what I'm firstly gonna do is enact my plan of flipping these wheels upwards. I don't understand how. Why is it getting sucked upwards? Because that glitch is happening. It's getting pushed upwards by its own goddamn thing because the glitch is happening. The glitch that I have been begging Terratech to fix for so long is now making it so I can't build this because it's making that thing angle upward. I'm gonna make another bug report. Screw it. I'm gonna keep reporting this bug until Terratech eventually fixes it. Terratech devs. Once again, we meet each other on this battlefield which you, for some reason, see as justified. Ignore the FPS. I rock a 3060 Ti. It should not be doing this. It is for some reason. I don't know why. So remember that those bug reports that I've been reporting for like a long time now? How I've been saying, yeah, they're a big problem, they're annoying. Look at this bullshit right here. Right before your eyes. See how those hover things are angling downwards? Yeah, it's destroying my multi-tech. It's making it so this thing can't move around because it's like pushing it upwards, which is pushing it into the roof of the thing, which is getting it stuck. And it's because of this glitch where it thinks that it has a hover controller on it when it doesn't. This glitch has been in this game for so long. So many people have reported it. I've reported it multiple times. I fixed it. Basically, I just added a 0G thing right here, and that seems to fix it all up pretty nicely. Now we got the radar dish actually functioning. Let's get on to what else we need to have in the bridges. So now we have a cab there and an AI there. Let's add a cab here and an AI here as well. So anyways, we're gonna have a stabilizing computer, obviously. And then here we shall place our radar. Herein we shall place our speedometer and our altimeter. So then I guess we'll fill out the rest of the space probably with batteries, maybe like some zappy boys, right? Yeah, something like this. So that way as the planes are like coming up here, they get zapped. And then we'll probably have to find some place to put shields eventually, but for right now, not a big deal. I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's go over to this bridge now, huh? So I want a clone of what we have over there, just that way either the bridge could be totally destroyed and it would still be able to operate. We're gonna align the sides with these big boy zappy boys. All right. So now that we have the internals of this stuff, we have a bit of an issue here, as you might have noticed, right? So this is how it's like naturally balanced. As you can see, it's just a teeny tiny little bit heavier on the right side. And if we do that, it's just gonna start flying over in this direction. So how do we proportionately balance it? You might be thinking to yourself, oh, mindless, you add some gyros. Well, good dear viewer, unfortunately I already do have a lot of gyros. No amount of gyros is ever going to balance this thing. So how are we going to fix this, you might be asking? Well, dear viewer, it's quite simple actually. By employing the use of a technology developed by the Better Future Corporation in 2312. The crux of this technology is the use of neutrinos to effectively eliminate the force of gravity upon an object. So now that I've zero-G'd the bridges, now this is a lot better, isn't it? Now I could obviously do without the whole, you know, purple thingy glowy bridge. Another thing I could do is I could use a hoverbug and that would fix it pretty easily. So now we have hoverbugged it, so it's leaning a bit to the back. That would actually make sense. Barely over to the side. It's getting there. All right, look at this, dude. Oh, I'm liking the look of this right now. Now, when I go forward, it does kind of lean up. Actually, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want this thing to do when it goes forwards. That way, if it's like heading towards a mountain, you want the front to pitch up a bit, don't you? Let's just land this guy on here. I'm just wondering if there's a way that we can rearrange this so we can put it right here and make it smaller. If we could have two of these, that would be perfection. So is there any hope in hell of this thing fitting right here? If I can move these wheels up, then yes, it could. Boom. Oh, hey! It works! So that's all good, dude. That is gooder than good. That is excelente. We now have 2 gaps up on the top deck. It's actually leaning the other direction now. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. Next up, top deck. I was gonna put an HSI right there, wasn't I? I'm thinking that's a smart idea. To have one of these guys like right here. Now we need to make like a lock for this thing, right? And that keeps that locked down from right there. The 2 front things keep it locked down from the front. Let's see here. Let's see if this like tries to get loose in any way. Hey, look, it's working. Dude, it's keeping it in. I think that this works actually. And then when I get out, you just build beam, twist it forward, boom, and off to the skies to go shoot down some enemy interceptors, right? You got bombers inbound, not anymore. Now, we only have a couple more things to do, right? We need air defenses and just kind of defenses in general. We need some platforms for some smaller planes, not small like that, but smaller, right? The little pelican, this little guy, right? So we put like one of him maybe right there, and then same on the other side of the bridge, maybe right there. So I just need to replicate those locks. That's a pretty simple lock if I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I think that's secure. Let's see though. So if we want to get it out, just bring it off to the side here, and then boom, off to go destroy some small targets. And then we just go off to the side, we push it forward here, ain't going nowhere, and then we can go off and travel the world with it. So the defenses I'm thinking about using are these things right here. Just having like one there and then another one there. Work as like some anti-air defenses. Obviously we'll need some like underbelly defenses as well, but that's like not too important at this moment in time. Oh, dude, look at that thing. Oh, watch him. He's gonna come follow me, isn't he? Because he's got an AI. Dude, we got a fleet of hover carriers. We have a fleet of hover carriers, ladies and gentlemen. Now all we need to do is go find some terrain to test this thing on. Some harsh terrain, prove this thing's metal. Now this is some harsh terrain if I've ever seen it. Let's see, can we go up a direct cliff face? Oh, no way we actually can. Holy crap, we are going up a direct cliff face here. Or maybe not. Yep, there we are, dude. Oh my goodness, this thing just so trumps the Roken Shield. It's just so much better than it. It can go over the most insane of terrain. Dude, just nothing is stopping this. It's just slicing through the terrain like butter. Oh, maybe too fast, Yeah, too fast. So caution is still needed whilst traversing with this, but it is capable of like doing any terrain. Wait, have I left that like that the entire time?
Yes.
Does that look good? Or should I like put more things around it and make it more cooler looking? What if we did something like that, huh? That would give us much more complete air coverage, right? I genuinely have no idea how these things work, how much damage they do. That's actually pretty powerful though. Yeah, alright. It's gonna be half AA, half ground defense is what I'm thinking. And so they can like artillery down missiles onto opponents. Oh, I like that. So I guess now that we've got the anti-air defenses all installed, let's go ahead underneath the deck here. I don't know, we've definitely gone pretty heavy on the better future type defenses. So maybe adding like a minigun? Yeah, here's the thing with these though, is they only have like 90-degree firing arc, which ain't the best. I'm thinking that something might work out here. So something like that, you know? But you got 2 of them on both sides, right? We do 2 more over here. Oh yes. Look at those laser miniguns going off. Oh man. Oh, that's some deadliness right there. Alright, so now what I'm thinking is I'm going to add a couple more of these supports just along here, just in a couple places to make it look a little bit more structurally sound. We got 1, 2, 3 more supports here just to make it help make it look a little bit more secure, you know? Not just hanging out, you know, it's actually secured with some girders. And honestly, with that, I don't know what else I can really do with this thing. I'm thinking I'm going to do some things off camera, but for right now, this thing is looking absolutely fresh, my guy. I'm going to do some last tweaks to it, and I'm going to come back with y'all, and I'll show you off exactly what I do, and then dude, it's off to the workshop. It's off to the Steam workshop. Yeah, alright, I'll see you in a couple seconds. And welcome back to the final product. Oh yes, look at this bad boy. Oh man, it's all loaded up, and I'm here in the photo mode, getting some cool cinematic cinematic shots. Oh man, isn't this thing lovely? Oh, look at this. Just look at this thing. So anyways, ignore that. I did some small tweaks with this. I did some tweaks to this. Yeah, it's nice and smooth now, huh? Yeah, look at that thing rotate. Just, oh, it's very clean. See, when I made the locks for this thing, I made it for an older version of the Pelican accidentally. Replaced the locks and made them work with the new Pelican, right? And then I did some modifications to this as well, so that way the nose of it wasn't sticking out as far into the runway. I did some painting, obviously. We did some work on the elevator. I made it work even better, actually, which is pretty cool. This interior has been dramatically changed. Now this is actually full up with, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Snapples. And the Snapples are my strike plane meant to deliver quick strikes. We have 1, 2, 3 of the Rickendies, jet fighters that I made in that one episode. We have 1, 2, 3 HSIs up here, which are my main fighter planes that I use commonly because they're really good. And then of course we have the 4th HSI up here. Down under, now we have miniguns under here, so that way like techs that get underneath, they can't just like sit underneath and not be safe from these boys. It's got a couple more batteries. It's got some guns up here. I obviously redid this. The Hovercarrier now has a name, by the way. It is called the My Tech. Yep, that's definitely the name of this. The MD Tendrafold. It used to be fold. I actually might turn it back to Tendrafold. I like Tendrafold. My RTX 3060 Ti is chugging. I run a supercomputer now. Oh man, here comes day, and there goes the lag. Let's go up. Come on. We did it! Yay! Literally over any terrain. I just went up a sheer cliff face. It's got enough defenses to keep it safe. I don't even have my shields on. I don't need to care. This thing is so well built. All the explosives are like in the middle of it. So like it's really hard to destroy. Look at me jumping over the terrain with all these planes in the hangar. These are not falling out. These are staying put. Dude, this is just crazy good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and just enjoy your day now that you've enjoyed the video. I have a Discord server. Don't forget to join the Discord server, because if you join the Discord server, then maybe I won't kill you with a lag from the Hovercarrier. It'll install special drivers onto your computer, which will make it so that the Hovercarrier won't lag anymore. If you enjoy my content, then maybe consider subscribing. Maybe, just possibly, just consider it. Allow it to pass through your mind for like a second. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, which will probably honestly be the return of an old friend, an old tech you all know very well. So until then, bye bye.